Welcome back. The 3D Boxing podcast. We got a good one for you today. We got the fights coming up tomorrow morning in Japan, Thursday morning in Japan. Then we have a full slate of cards Friday and Saturday. DraftKings has uploaded their book. We have a ton of fights to get into. If you're in the Patreon, if you're in the Discord, I've uploaded one lock of the week. I'm going to get everyone a second lock of the week as well. I'm going to do that right after the show, so you'll have that. Gary Austin in the house. Gary Austin, Rocket. Gary Austin. You Pacers down 3-2. I picked them to lose 4 and 5 and win 6 and 7. Are you still feeling confident about your Pacers winning the next two games? It's their style of play. When they beat you up on defense and run you up the court on offense. I think the longer the series goes, the better shape the Pacers are in. I definitely picked the Pacers to win Game 6, and I still feel good about them in a 7-game series. If they can get to 7, if they can wear you down. What doesn't favor them is the 3 days of rest in between every game. It kind of deflates the series, makes the series less fun and less entertaining. But I still think the Pacers have a really, really good shot to. I think they definitely win today. I'd bet the Rams. What's the line on the Pacers? Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at the line on the Pacers today. I don't even follow this anymore. Let's see. All right, it's 6. The Pacers are plus 6.5 at minus 108. On the money line, the Pacers are plus 210. There's a bet. I would take the Pacers on the money line at plus 210. I'm taking the Pacers tonight. I absolutely think the Pacers force a Game 7. I think they're being disrespected. What up, Rocket? It's good to have you, Rocket. What's up, DJ Green, Landslide, Jab Zuda? I'm gonna put out the lock now. If you guys are in the Patreon, you guys are in the Discord. I'm gonna give you guys the second lock right now. You guys roll in. We'll get started in just a minute. All right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm just putting this out to my Patreons and my Discord members. Hang on, y'all. Hang on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It is live. It is live. I got y'all a second lock of the week. I like this one a lot. I gave you guys two. Both of them are pretty decent odds. Let's get paid. I agree, Gary Austin. The Pacers are not losing at home. I'll tell you that. And the rest definitely favors OKC. The Pacers are winning today. To me, you guys want a non-boxing lock of the week? Take the Pacers today. Take the Pacers on the money line. What up? What up, oh Don Julio? What up? 25. Alonzo going yard today. 25 loves these home run props. He hit one. What did you make? What was the parlay odds that he hit? He had like a 4 home run parlay that he hit. I hate bets like this, but 25 shut me the hell up and hit a. What was the odds on the parlay that you hit 25? We gotta just take it one game at a time and anything possible. If you win today, yeah, I think it's tough because you have the more experienced team. I think the style of play definitely favors y'all. But they're at home, so tomorrow win today. We'll win today. Let's see how it goes today. But I definitely think the Pacers are going to win today. Yeah, I've hit 3-leg parlays. I've hit 2 3-leg parlays so far. Okay, what was the one that you hit where I said that was a ridiculous bet? It was like a 4. It was a 3-leg. It was a 3-leg parlay where 3 guys had the homer and they all did. I hate parlays like that. But 25 came through, and got paid. All right, let me pay my bills first. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing Blog on all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, showing you how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Okay, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. It gets you the lock of the week, which I've already given you guys 2. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you access to the Discord where you get the live betting, the updated props. We also stream fights there. It's an excellent community to be a part of. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. It's pinned in the chat as well. $5 a month gets access to the Discord and the Patreon. All right. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat grass-fed beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar, carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Plus 14,000 and plus 9,000 with the odds for both home run parlays. 25. I just out of curiosity, like you hit them. I hate them, but you hit them. So you hit them. I mean, do you spend a lot of time looking at the pitching matchups, looking at the bullpen usage, who's tired? Like, you hit these parlays. You hit 2 of them now. It can't just be a coincidence, right? Like, there's got to be some. When you're looking at these home run parlays, do you do your homework on them? I mean, you can't just be guessing, right? I mean, what are you looking for? I guess. What are you looking for when you looking for tired bullpens? You're looking for teams at home. You're looking for a certain pitching matchups. You're looking on your lefty on righty. What exactly are you hitting? When you hit 2 of them, plus 14,000 and plus 9,000, you got something cooking. So I'm just curious, like just as advice, like what exactly are you looking for in these home run parlays? Guys, if you want home run parlays in baseball, if you want prop parlays in baseball, talk to 25. All right. So just to recap real quick, I will be going live again tonight, probably around 8 Eastern time. I got a hair appointment in a couple of hours, in about an hour and a half. So I got that, and I'll be going live again tonight. I'm also going to release the Jahai Tucker video against Truck Simpson, Jahai Tucker and Truck Simpson. That will be live tonight. I'll have that for y'all tonight. And then I'll get you guys one more video tomorrow as well. And I may or may not go live after the Japanese fight, the Brian Norman Jin Sasaki fight. We also have Christian Araneta and Thangasak Simsri. Those 2 fights are this morning, about 3 a.m. I may or may not have something for you guys on that. I may or may not go live. Depends if you guys are awake for that. Let me know. And it depends on if I'm gonna put it in the poll. I'm not gonna put that in the poll because I don't know. If there's no one awake, if there's no one, I'm not gonna go live. But if you guys are awake, you guys are vibing, I may go live after that too. So I'm gonna have another live feed tonight at 7. I'm gonna have the Jahai Tucker fight available for you guys as well. That's a good fight to make money on. That's a good fight to put your parlay around. I gave you guys the second lock of the week if you're in the Discord. And then Thursday, I'm going to New York. I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be on Thursday and Friday. Saturday, I will go live before the fight. I will be at the Melnicki fight. I'll have all types of content for you guys from the weigh-in, different thing like that. So I'll have all that content for you guys as well. I'll have all that content for you on Friday and Saturday. A bunch of content from the Prudential Center in Newark. All right, y'all. Playing matchups, weather reports, who's hot, and gut feeling. I go. All right. Hey, it's the homeboy. It's my guy. It's Rob. Rob, it is good to have you aboard. It's good to have you aboard. Rob, I want you to join me. I'll go live in the morning. I'll do whatever, but I want you to join me to give me some breakdown when there's UK fights. I've been asking you to text me. I know you're busy. I know you got a lot going on, but can you come on whenever there's a British card? Come on and kind of break it down with me, Rob. Me and Rob, and then Matt Hunter used to do MCR podcast. It was good times. It was the best boxing podcast in the history of boxing podcasts. And my daughter misses your accent, Rob. My daughter would love to hear your accent again. We're just getting into it now. Rondo. Mar the Prince is in the home. Mar the Prince is in the house. What up, Mar? I don't trust McGrill in this fight. I'm tripping. I think so. To me, McGrill is a B. Well, I can't say that because he's also Jericho Quinn. But he's a highly skilled guy. To me, he's a B-plus fighter. He's going to lose to all the A-level guys, and he's going to beat everyone else. He's definitely not fighting an A-level fighter. I think his skills are superb. I think they're A-plus. All right, I'm going to hold you to it, Rob. I appreciate that. I'm going to send you a link. So next time there's a British card, I'm going to send you a link, and you let me know. And there's usually either a Queensbury card or a Matchroom card pretty much every week, sometimes a boxer card. So I appreciate that. I look forward to having you back on, Rob. Muscles is in the house. Let's go, Muscles. Muscles is a big fan of the horror movies. Big fan of the horror movies. I've seen that correlation. Boxing fans like horror movies. The Venn diagram between boxing fans and horror movie film fans it's crazy. Who the guy you went live with and he picked Mercado over Pizarro? He was spot on. Oh, that was TJ. That was Chilltown Boxing. He's in the chat all the time. He's in the Discord. He's good. McGrill has no power. 25, any home run parlay. See, 25, they want your parlays now. I locked in McGrill for the win. I think McGraw is safe. I really do. I got a parlay, 2-leg parlay. He pays pretty well. And he throws no punches. I'm scared Bloda going to outwork him. I can't see him losing to Bloda. I just, that's wild to me. What up, Hawk? It's good to have my boy Hawk aboard. All right, you guys ready to get started? I'm going to go through this book pretty quickly, give you guys the bets that I like. I've given you guys a second parlay, a second lock of the week. This is a 4-leg. It's built around Jahai Tucker, which I've done the film on that, and I'm ready to break it down for y'all. All right. Let's get into the book. The first fight, this has gone wild. The Araneta Simshri fight. This to me is a 50-50 fight. This I would probably not bet on. All right. I would probably avoid this. Guys don't like the odds on it. 2 days ago, Araneta was like plus 200. Now he's minus 150. The tape is in, I guess, and people are understanding that Araneta is the better athlete. He's taller. He's longer. He's probably the bigger hitter. That's not the diminished Shrimptree. Shrimptree has a shot. He can get in or out. He's built like your typical TIE fighter. He looks like he's got softballs implanted in his calves. He's got really strong legs. He's got good spring in his step. He can get in and out, in and out, in and out really well. But if you're asking me who wins, I think Araneta wins the fight. And when he was a plus 200 2 days ago, and now he's a minus 150, I think people were loading up on him. These are 105, 108 pounders. There's not a ton of film on him. It was a struggle for me to get tape at all on Shrimptree. But he's kind of that typical Thai fighter, whereas Araneta, taller, longer, southpaw. It's just stylistically, Araneta's got more pop, better athlete. Like Araneta is a good fighter, and so is Shrimptree. So this is not an easy fight to pick, and it's not going to be an easy win. I don't say this with a ton of confidence, which is why at 150, I would say this is not a great bet. I'm going to explain to you why shortly, but I would take Araneta in this fight. Brian Norman Jr. minus 550. I know you guys like Jin Sasaki, and Jin Sasaki is definitely going to have a puncher's chance. He's wild. He's a little sloppy. He leaves himself open to be countered, but he can hit. And Norman can win the fight from the outside, but I don't see the fight staying for 12 rounds on the outside. I can't see the fight taking place for 12 rounds and it not be combustion. This fight is going to be, at least in lots of small doses, going to be in a phone booth. Now, Norman is still more skilled. He's much faster. He's the better athlete. He's sharper. He throws shorter, tighter punches on the inside. But Jin Sasaki is really good. He got to this level. He's fighting for a title because of the way he fights on the inside. So he's going to have a chance in this fight. He's going to have a puncher's chance. Outside of a puncher's chance, I don't give him much of an opportunity. So I like Brian Norman on the money line. It's only paying minus 550. But I like Norman by KO. Norman by KO, to me, at minus 125, is a safer bet than Araneta at minus 150. So take the prop on Brian Norman at minus 125. And the other prop I like is, does the fight go the distance? No, the fight doesn't go the distance. That's got a little worse. That's moved to minus 180, but take that. That is also a much better bet. Minus 180, put that in your parlay, build around it. Minus 180, parlay that with McGrail, and you got a decent parlay. With Jahai Tucker, and you got a decent parlay. Knockdowns. Either fighter to be knocked down. Yes, it's another good bet. Safe bet. Either fighter to be knocked down. I like it a lot. I would bet on that. So we got, to me, this is the fight that we can make a lot of money on. This is not a week where we're going to get a bunch of upsets. Araneta wasn't upset on the book 2 days ago. When it was plus 220, I said bet on Araneta. He's gone from plus 220 or plus 215, whatever it was, to minus 150 in 2 days. You saw the money pour in on Araneta. And now he's minus 150. So at plus 220, I said he was a steal to bet on. At minus 150, I think there are better bets to be made. So hopefully he got in when he was plus 220. Otherwise, now he's minus 150. My dog wants in on the conversation. Come on, Curly. Daniel Cruz, I'm not touching anything. Look, Leonard Rubalcaba, safe bet. Take him. Add to your parlay. I put him in my second parlay just to bring the odds down a little bit. He's minus 2,500. I would take it. These other fights. David Stevens. Again, gun to my head. I'm taking David Stevens to win this fight. Kamakov, I'm not a big fan of either of these fighters. That's why at minus 140, I would rather just get better odds and take Norman by stoppage. I'd rather just take the fight not to go the distance. I'd rather take a bet like that than take David Stevens at minus 140. If I lose the ranch, I don't want to lose the ranch betting on David Stevens, even though I'm pretty confident David Stevens is going to win. Or like if push came to shove, you said what are the percentage chance David Stevens wins the fight? I would put it around 70%. But it's not like David Stevens is some great fighter. He fought tough with Malakuziev, but he got annihilated by Joe Sean James in 1 round. Like this is insane. He's got to win over Sean Hemphill, which is a good win. That's a couple of years ago already. It seems like yesterday. It's not. He got that 8th round knockout in a very, very close fight. The eighth round was scheduled 8-rounder. And then now he's fighting Kumakov. Kumakov is not a battle-tested guy. He's not a big hitter. He got a knockout in his last fight, but he almost lost to Vaughn Alexander. He got a split decision over Vaughn Alexander. And then he fought Angel Hernandez, and he stopped Angel Hernandez. But Angel Hernandez is old, and his record is 19-22. I'm not throwing shade at Angel Hernandez. He's a battle-tested guy who's been in. But he's 19 well, now he's 19-23. But he's 19-22 when he was fighting him. So I wouldn't put too much stock in Kumakov. I like Stevens in that fight. But I think at minus 140, there are better bets that you can make. I'm not betting on these wide minus 6,000, minus 5,000, minus 10,000. We're not touching those. Conor Walker to me. Rob, Conor Walker, Liam Taylor. To me, this is easy betting. This is an easy bet. Conor Walker, Liam Taylor is sloppy. He's wide. He's mechanical. He's slow. He keeps pressure on, and he's relentless. And he's not a guy you'd want to fight. But Conor Walker, I just think it's another level. And at minus 255. Parlay Conor Walker and McGrail and Brian Norman Jr. by stoppage, or just Brian Norman Jr. on the money line. You're going to get an easy money parlay. To me, Conor Walker minus 255, minus 225 isn't the greatest odds in the world, but it's a home run. Like, he's clearly going to win. He's clearly going to win. Like, to me, Conor Walker, it's not going to be easy. Liam Taylor's going to make life difficult for him, but he's so easy to hit, and he's so slow, and he's so in front of you. Like, Conor Walker's going to win this fight. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but Rob, what are you're the British guy. What are your thoughts on that? And then McGrail, I just think this is an outclassing. To me, this is an easy money. Throw it in your parlay and just take McGrail. I'm not saying I think McGrail's the greatest thing in the world. He's pretty good, though. He's got a ton of skills. He's sharp. He can box. He can win rounds with anyone from the outside. And I said he's a B-plus fighter. He's going to lose to all the A-level guys, and he's going to beat everybody else. Belota is certainly, under no circumstance, by anyone, considered an A-level or thought to be an A-level fighter. So to me, take McGrail at minus 475. Conor Walker and Peter McGrail is a decent lot. Just parlaying those two are going to bring you down to about minus 150, I believe. Right? And then this fight's tough. I do think Yafai's going to win the fight. I do. But this is tough. And at minus 330, it's not really worth it. I don't know if it goes the distance. I like the over. To me, if I'm going to bet, you can take Yafai. But to me, the over 10.5, I guess, is the better bet. But I don't love that at minus 260 either, because both guys can hit a little bit. Yafai's not the biggest hitter, but he keeps the pressure on. He's got enough pop. He works his angle. He's sharp. He's excellent in the mid-range. To me, it probably goes over. This probably goes the distance. Does it go the distance? Yeah, minus 200. That's probably your best bet. To me, this is the biggest fight of the weekend. It's the best fight of the weekend. But it's tough. Frankie Rodriguez is going to be on him. Paco is going to be on him. He's going to be in his grill. He's going to be winning round. He's going to be making life difficult. This is not an easy fight at all. At all. This is not easy for Yafai. And I think Yafai wins. I think Yafai's skills in the mid-range, his skills coming from the long range, they're outstanding. He's got excellent speed. He works his angles. He hits his angles. He throws from a barrage of angles. He keeps the pressure on you. He's got excellent volume. And he's got enough pop. You see him getting knockouts. He doesn't have the best resume. We went over his best win is Sonny Edwards, who may or may not have quit. He quit. We heard Sonny Edwards say, I don't really want to be here. And all right, whatever. Sonny Edwards said, I don't want to be here. But he demolished Sonny Edwards and stopped, and he's got to win over Santamora. Other than that, his resume is kind of missing. It's kind of soft. I think this is a big test for him. I think he passes it, but at minus 330, I'd rather just bet to go the distance. Although I definitely think he wins. And then Nibba at minus 12,000 isn't terrible. Zambakov at minus 500. To me, he's not worth the risk, but I think he wins. Jahai Tucker. This is like there's a better chance Jahai Tucker wins as Zambakov. I went to watch the tape on this. And I thought this originally was a 50-50 fight. I'm going to study the tape here and I'm going to see if we have a possible upset. We do not have a possible upset. Lorenzo Simpson is simply a poor man's Jahai Tucker. Jahai Tucker is better at every single aspect of boxing. And he's at Long Island, New York. He's going to be fighting in the Prudential Center on the Melnicki card. I think he washes him. I think this is clear. He's faster. He's the bigger hitter. He's the better combination puncher. He's much better defensively. He's pretty slippery, pretty slick. He's not easy to hit. He stays in front of you. He stays on you and makes you miss. To me, when I see Jahai Tucker, I think of a conventional Devin Alexander. And Devin Alexander wasn't that good. Devin Alexander beats Lorenzo Simpson 10 out of 10 times. Okay? All right. Even with the 20-pound weight difference or whatever. Like Devin Alexander was a 2-division world champion, I think. And that's kind of, I see a right-handed Devin Alexander in Jahai Tucker. And you guys can say that that's not that good. It's a 2-division world champion. He's going to beat Lorenzo Simpson. I like Jahai Tucker. At minus 330, this is another bet that you can build your parlay around. Kalen Walsh has gone from minus 1,400 to minus 1,600. When I made my lock of the week an hour ago, he was minus 1,400. Now he's up to minus 1,600. But Kalen Walsh, really good looking prospect. This is an easy win, and so is Vito Melnicki. These are easy wins. You might want to, if you can get Walsh by stoppage, just take it. Can you get Walsh by stoppage? No. If you have a prop, Kalen Walsh by stoppage, just take it. It's easy. All right. Let me get to some of these. Let me get to some of these chats here. McGrail has no power. He's not a big hitter. It's not wrong. Hawk, the champ. Everyone's happy to see Hawk, man. Hawk, come through more often, man. It's good to have you along. Good to have you. Arenado was a slight underdog. Now he was a pretty prohibitive. When I first saw the book, it was a FanDuel, I think, and he was like plus 210. It was pretty prohibitive. Arenado opened at plus 106. Interesting. These books are all over the place. Yeah, I think Arenado at plus money is a great bet. Now he's minus 150. I believe Arenado will stop Simshree moving up to weight and too small for Arenado. Arenado is clearly bigger, but don't be deceived. Arenado is kind of, not Arenado. Simshree is kind of built like Eddie Vasquez, where his weight is all in his legs, right? So yeah, his upper body and he's short, but his weight, he's got big ass legs, and that's obviously where he carries his weight. Minus 180 is great. Yeah. I'm late, but I'm here. You can't be late because the party doesn't start until Havlock is here. It's good to have you aboard, Havlock. Gilal Yafai, another good addition. I think Yafai wins, but at minus 330, Frankie Rodriguez has a chance. This is going to be a dogfight. It's the best fight of the weekend. It really is. I think Yafai is just too skilled and he's another level, so he figures out a way to win. I think the better bet, honestly, is for it to go the distance. It pays better. Frankie Rodriguez doesn't really get a ton of knockouts. I do like Yafai to win, though. Jin by KO, I thought was interesting. Let me pull it up for you. Do I have it? How does this keep happening? Jin by KO is plus 650. You like Jin by KO, Rob? It's plus 650. You want to get in on that? I would definitely bet Conan Walker if I had him on my betting app. You don't have Conan Walker on you? Yo, we got to figure out what to do in Florida with Rocket. Rocket, we got to get you. We got to get another book in there for you. Caesar's Hard Rock is killing you, my man. Yeah, Walker. Okay, Walker is popular here. McGrail just arguably lost to that short notice dude he fought on the turkey card. I don't know, Gary. I don't. Did that? You guys think he lost? I didn't. Oh, I broke my mic. I didn't see it like that at all. I mean, it was more competitive than you thought. Do you guys think McGrail lost his last fight? I didn't see it like that at all. Reese Edwards, and I'm not saying Reese Edwards is a killer. Reese Edwards is better than Belota. Like, this is not a step forward. Like, Reese Edwards is not like that. You guys say that McGrail doesn't have a chin. Okay, fine. Belota's got 3 knockouts in 22 fights. You really think Belota's going to knock out the best guy he's fought? Come on. Like, he's going to win more rounds than him? Come on. Let's get real. Is there an over pop on it? Here. The bet on that would be the over. If you can get an over prop, does anyone have an over prop on McGrail and Belota? Let me know in the chat if anyone has that over prop, because that's the prop you want to take right there. What up, King? You're 5 by volume. I kind of agree. We got some good weeks for boxing coming up. Yeah, we do, Randall. Things are getting good here. Truck is a wasted talent. I don't even think he's that talented. Like, I go watch the tape. What do you love about him, right? Like, watching the tape, Jahai Tucker wins that fight, I think, fairly easily. I just think his levels. He's no level. Does this fight go the distance for you? My guess, Mita, is yeah. I feel more confident in that. I think that's a better bet than you find the money on. Minus 330, I do think Yafai is going to win the fight. Minus 330 is why. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze there. I like the over. I like it to go over 10.5. And anything like that, I do like. Yafai and Rodriguez have pretty similar styles. No defense. I don't know that I definitely would agree that Yafai. They're both offensive-minded fighters. Always tough betting the distance in the UK. They do stop them a little quicker in the UK, that's for sure. They have a little quicker stoppage. But I don't definitely think. Well, let me ask you, Rob, what do you think is a better bet? A better return? A better investment? You buy on a money line or over 10.5? Because over 10.5 pays more money. What's the over-under on Chaz keeping his job at Brooklyn? I don't know, man. I don't know, Oscar. It's good to have you aboard, Oscar. It's good to have you aboard. Afternoon delight. Skyrockets in flight, Addison. He may come in today or tomorrow, Rocket. I just got him yesterday. I'm not sure what that is in reference to. It's good to have you aboard, Addy. Japan got great boxing, obviously, in the smaller weight classes. It's hard to say they're going to take over boxing when they don't have anyone really over 135, 140. I know they've had some guys, but most of their dominance is obviously in the very small weight class, which they're doing great in. Nakatani, Inoue, obviously. I don't think Sasaki's going to win today, or tomorrow morning at 4:00 in the morning, whatever. But they got good fighters. Yeah, Addison's here from time to time, for sure. Appreciate you, Landslide. I'll get you, as soon as I'm done with this, I'll get you access to the Discord. I'll send that over so you have access to the Discord. Appreciate you joining the Patreon. Minus 550 for McGrail and Belota for the over. It's not bad. Minus 550 for McGrail and Belota for the over. Yeah, I would take that. To me, that's a good bet. It's obviously going over. No one's getting a stoppage in that fight, for sure. But yeah, no, I get it. But like, this is one of those fights, Rob. Belluta and McGrail. If they fought 20 rounds, they'd go the distance. You know what I'm saying? Like the fight is obviously, other when you're defending McGrail, this is going the distance. All right, let me know if you guys have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up. Appreciate everyone coming through. What do you guys think of this time? I'm going to go live again tonight. I'll be live again tonight about 8 Eastern. Is this time good? Is it better or worse? I usually do a little later. I usually do around 3 o'clock Eastern time. Like I said, I got a hair appointment coming up, and it's just over an hour. But let me know what you guys think. Just to recap everything real quick, and then we'll wrap. Araneta money line, Norman money line, Norman by stoppage. Norman Sasaki not to go the distance. That's an interesting bet. Either fighter to be knocked down. I like that bet. Uber Calver money line, Stevens money line, Conor Walker money line, McGrail money line, Yafai money line, over 10.5 on Yafai. Yafai fight to go the distance. Damian Niba minus 1,200, not a terrible bet. Umar Zembakov minus 500. Jahai Tucker, I think, is a great steal at minus 330. Like Jahai Tucker at minus 330 is the same odds as Yafai. And I understand Yafai is a better fight. It's a sexier fight. You want to have some money on it. They're the same odds. Jahai Tucker is another level from Truck Simpson. Caleb Wallace, Vito Melandicki, add up to your parlays. Just take the money. Jim Sasaki by stoppage. This was Rob's bet plus 650. If you want to make it, Rob, it's paying well. Araneta fight is money. People like the Araneta fight. I'm not that. I mean, I would rather take Norman by stoppage than. But I do think Araneta wins. I do think Araneta wins. All right, y'all. Let me know if you guys. Let me know what you think. If you have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, put them in the super chat now or forever hold your peace. It is June 18th, 2025. From Texas to the world. Thank y'all and God bless. All right, I will see y'all. You got a hair appointment. You getting your braids again? You know I am, Rob. You know I am. That's about to go down. That is about to be consecrated here shortly. I got to leave the crib in about 40 minutes. All right, y'all. June 18th, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all and God bless. I'll see y'all tonight about 8 Eastern.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.